Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys the June monthly reading. This is going to be a general reading for all fire signs. This is going to be for Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So it is a general reading, so just take what resonates and get rid of what doesn't. And as usual, I will go ahead and list everything that I'm using in the description box below. And as I shuffle each deck, I'll tell you what I'm using. So let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing that we're going to focus on is the general theme for the month of June. What are some general energies that you may be dealing with? This right here is the Tao Oracle. So we're going to get a message using this deck. What is a generalized energy or theme we might be dealing with? We have the Wanderer. So the Wanderer is an energy of traveling and adventure, movement, coping with things that are unfamiliar. Sometimes maybe this is an energy where we want to be alone. We want to broaden our horizons. Let's go ahead and get a message from the Osho Zen Tarot. We have totality, 5 of Wands energy. Okay, so this is an energy here where you can see there's two people, or actually there's 3. There's 2 people here, and then there's another person trying to connect in order to make something happen. So we might be experiencing challenges when it comes to groups of people or our environment this month. And so we might just choose to just go off and be alone and no longer stress out or no longer want to be attached to whatever something maybe is not coming together. Something's not working anymore. There's too much strife. There's too much competition. There's just too much going on. So rather than struggling, either mentally or in the physical world when it comes to other people or just even within our own headspace, we're just going to kind of travel. We're going to distance ourselves. We're just going to be going off alone. We're going to broaden our horizons. We might just choose to be alone. This is an energy of choosing it, though. It's not an energy of it's forced upon us. We choose to wander off in a different direction because either working with a group of people or, being in the crowd just isn't doing it for us anymore. Maybe there's a lot of drama. Maybe there's just a lot of stress going on with groups of people. Maybe we just desire to be alone, but it's definitely a choice this month. We're choosing to pull away from situations that are stressful or just drama filled. We're just over it. That's what I'm picking up on here. So that's a good energy to me. So now let's take a look and see what's challenging us specifically or what is disguised as a blessing this month. So the energies that we're going to tap into is the Ciro Marchetti deck here. This is something that needs to be ordered from his site. It's not on Amazon. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands. I love that we just had the 5 of Wands and now we have the 6 of Wands. This just tells me here that you will victoriously succeed over whatever challenges you are currently facing, okay? So whatever that challenging situation is that you're trying to pull away from, I'm seeing that as you do pull away from it, you are going to be victorious. And it might be that you're questioning whether or not you should work with a group of people or just by yourself. It looks to me like you're going to be more successful going at it alone, okay? Not even combining your efforts or your energies with other people at this time. Interesting. So now we have this card of reflecting on relationships, reflecting on things, learning from our past, basically. So this is a card where we're reflecting on the past, kind of figuring out what worked for us, what hasn't worked for us. And so I feel like we're just kind of measuring up our overall life, basing it off the past, just kind of like, yeah, I did this, I did that, and I learned from this, and now I'm ready to move on. So there's a very freeing, victorious energy that you're learning from your past this month and your, whatever challenges you've experienced when it comes to other people, because this is about the people around you, your relationships, your past. You're learning from it and you're victoriously moving forward in a positive way. You're not allowing your past to drag you down. You're not allowing your past to deplete you any longer. You're moving forward and you're moving forward with a positive attitude. So this is really, really positive. So this is a blessing. You're taking these challenges and you're turning them into blessings in the month of June. That's so great. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the energy of the past. So what are the past experiences? What's the karma or the lessons? So let's see specifically what this may have to do with. We're going to be taking a look at the El Goliath Tarot. And I don't know if I said that this Oracle of Visions is also from Ciro Marchetti. This right here is called the El Goliath Tarot. the energies of karma or the past or lessons. We have the, oh, look at this, karmic release. Wow. That is very interesting to me because that card is specifically the karmic release card. So with the Goliath Tarot, there are some oracle cards in this deck, and this is one of them. This is a karmic release. You are releasing karma in the month of June. You're letting things go that no longer serve you. You've learned your lesson. It doesn't mean that you're done forever for all karmic lessons, but if there's been something that's been extremely challenging you, like a pattern, you're letting it go. You're clearing this energy, and we could already see that you're successfully doing that. You're taking any challenges and you're turning them into blessings. So this right here is the Halloween Oracle. Let's get a card to go with this. Oh yes, the light after darkness, a new dawn. Love it. So yeah, you're releasing the dark. You're releasing things. We have all these butterflies here. You're transforming your past. You're taking these past experiences. You're learning from these experiences, but you're moving forward towards the light. So you're coming out of a dark night of the soul. You're coming out of an old karmic pattern, an old karmic cycle. You're going towards a new dawn, a new day. You're going into the light after this dark period of time. So this really couldn't be a more perfect card combination for the karmic, for the past and karmic lessons and experiences. You're definitely taking the task of these lessons and you're finally turning them into blessings. So you're doing this job. You're doing the job this particular month. Maybe some of you have been working on this for a while and you're finally releasing it this month. Maybe some of you, you've already done this, and so this is just confirmation of a job well done. This is fantastic. Love that card combination. So now let's take a look at the environment and other people. So this might be how you're responding to other people or how other people are influencing you or affecting you this particular month. So this right here is called the Oracle of Shapeshifters by Lucy Cavendish. We have Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. And let's go ahead and get a message from the the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Justice, equality. And Fiona and the Unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. This is what I'm getting for this, okay? Any kind of injustices, anything that has been imbalanced, because you're going through that karmic release, because you're releasing things that no longer serve you, you're releasing those patterns, those cycles. Now everything in your environment is equaling out. It's balancing out. Now it's an equal exchange of give and take. Now you can see the blessings in all of it. All of these things that were injustices, now you can see the gift in all of it because you have the gift of sacred sight. You can see things for how they truly are. You can see all of those blessings and all of those lessons. You can see the light that came from all of that dark. So things are balancing out for you. So what I'm getting here is that in your environment in the month of June, especially when it comes to dealing with things outside of yourself or other people, things are starting to change and shift in a positive way. Kind of like what you've put out there, you're getting back. And so if you've been putting out a lot of effort and doing a lot of giving and a lot of, just very positive things, in your life, this is coming back to you in a positive way. That's what I'm getting. These gifts are coming to you because of good karma. So to me, you may have dealt with some lessons and some heavy karma in the past, but now you're getting a return of this good karma, this blessing, this gift of good energy and of abundance. Also, it could be that you're now experiencing situations with other people. You may have dealt with a lot of takers. You may have dealt with people that you were just constantly giving to and you were getting nothing back. This particular month, things are changing. Things are shifting. Things that you've put out, they're starting to pay off, but it's in a positive way. So this is really, really good. A dawn of a new day, fantastic. Struggles that you've been experiencing with other people, you're becoming victorious over this. Things that were incomplete before, you're done. You know, you're no longer staying attached to anything that's not working. You're releasing everything that's just not working. You're allowing things to just kind of unfold. You're allowing things to transform that need to be transformed. You're not staying stuck in old energy. You're not staying connected to your past. You're actually transforming your past victoriously. It's almost like you're making the past work for you. You're using it as a blessing. So the gift of sacred sight, you're able to see things exactly how they are. You're beginning to see that certain things had to happen perhaps with certain people or situations to get you to where you're at today. Sometimes those, our biggest enemies or the biggest injustices of our lives can actually be the biggest blessings because it pushed us. It pushed us to grow. It pushed us to become stronger. It pushed us to basically make decisions that we may have not made had we not had our backs up against the wall. Maybe if we hadn't have gotten angry or gotten to that bottom of the barrel, we wouldn't have scratched our way to survive to the top. Do you see what I'm saying? So sometimes things that happen to us that are pretty crummy and shitty, it causes us to fight for the justice for ourselves. It causes us to stand up for ourselves, to find our inner power and our inner strength and our inner voice and to speak our truth and basically stand in our power and say no more. So everything is coming together. Everything that has happened outside of you or to you, you're starting to realize that it's a part of your journey, that it's a part of equaling things out for the better of yourself in the future, for the betterment of your life. Everything that has happened to you has been for your own good, and you're seeing that this month. And nothing is better than being in that energy, because being in that energy of a victim mentality, that'll keep you stuck. It'll keep you in blame. It'll keep you bitter. It'll keep you in resentment, and it gets you nowhere. So you're coming out of that energy this month, and it's really working for you. It's really balancing out everything in your life. You're starting to see things more clearly. Now you're able to be objective. You're able to be rational and logical when making decisions. It may be that before you were very emotional because you had a lot of anger and resentment and a lot of drama and a lot of energy of other people perhaps that were draining you or taking from you. Now this energy is shifting and changing, and so you're feeling a lot more positive moving forward when it comes to your outer environment. This is fantastic. So now let's go ahead and get into the energies here of what Spirit wants you to focus on, goals and things to basically focus on and think about. Let's take a look. We have the Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish and the Art of Life Tarot. Interesting, we have that Five of Wands that's showing up again. So this is a repeat card for a reason. So there's some kind of an energy here, perhaps, of other people that are creating drama, and that we need to step away from that. We need to step away from the energies or the environment of other people or other people's drama. Yep, look at that. Justice comes up a second time. It's not an accident. So this is definitely sorry, Indy is eating my purse, so I'm gonna have to pull it away from him. Damn cats. Sorry about that. So again, the justice, the decision, you're making it this month. Okay, Spirit's telling you, you really need to focus on pulling away from situations that no longer serve you. Anything that's too much of a struggle, sometimes it's not worth fighting for because you're just wasting energy. You're expending energy at that point. Other people sometimes, especially miserable, unhappy people, want to see drama. They want to create the drama. They want to see you depleted. They want to see you drained. So you have to really focus on who these people are or what these situations are this month. So it's really asking you to examine, what that is and get rid of it. Step away from it. Stop thinking about it. Stop focusing on it. Stop interacting with it. So sometimes it's other people, but it's the way that we are choosing to interact or stay attached to it. So Spirit's saying you've got to make the decision yourself to step away. Sometimes we don't always get granted the gift of someone doing something for ourselves that we can't do for ourselves. Sometimes a rejection or somebody, leaving us out in the cold or making that decision, it's a painful feeling. It's a painful experience. But sometimes somebody just did your ass a favor, right? In this particular instance, what I'm seeing though is that this is something that you need to focus on this month. You need to focus on pulling yourself in a new direction. Okay? So by the power of 3 by 3, Matt, deliver justice to me. So this is saying the wisest men follow their own direction. So this is about going off on your own. Remember, the very beginning of this reading had something to do with just going solo. Go solo. It's all good. You don't need to be in this energy here. If some of you are afraid to go off and do your own thing, or that somehow you're going to miss out on some drama by pulling away from it, you're not. You're actually going to be happier. Okay, sometimes we get addicted to drama. Sometimes we get addicted to issues and problems and challenges. But what I'm getting is for your own good, for your highest good is telling you, your higher self is saying, pull out. This situation is just not serving you. Okay? So you're going to find your own direction. It's going to be okay, is what Spirit is saying. So very interesting. And interesting, that's also 5. So struggle means it leads us to a path of change. Something has to change, and we need to focus on change this month. Changing things that aren't serving us, things that aren't working anymore. All right, so now let's go ahead and get some energies of a possible future. So some energies that we're going to be going into, how things are going to be kind of unfolding and developing. So we're going to go into the Wonderland, or Tarot of the Wonderland. We have the Fool. I love it. So this is an indication here that we're starting a new cycle. We're going into fresh energy. This isn't stuck energy. That's not stagnant energy. That's taking a risk. That's starting over. That's hitting the reset button. You can see her. She's about ready to jump in that hole. She's going full force. She's just basically letting go and starting fresh and starting new, going her own way. This right here is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Look at you. See? That's fantastic. So you've changed your future. You want to know why your future has changed and why it's fresh now and why you're at the very beginning is because you chose to change it. You pulled out of that 5 of Wands crap that's no longer serving you. You pulled away from it. And so because you pulled away from it, now you're having a fresh new experience. You're no longer struggling like you were before. So this just goes to prove to you that we all have free will. We can stay stuck, we can struggle, or we can choose to change. It's as simple as that, which is what Spirit's telling you. You can change your mind today. You can change your circumstances by changing your mind and your energy today. You no longer have to struggle. You no longer have to stay attached to whatever this drama is. You no longer have to stay attached to the struggle. You can change this literally overnight. It's as simple as that. It's just a mindset. You've got to choose to go about things differently. I love it. So now let's go ahead and get some messages. We're going to break things down into earth, air, fire, water. So we're going to focus on earth right now, and earth has to do with our material world, money, finances, our physical body, our career, abundance, things like that. We are going to be using all Radley Valentine decks for this one, all of his tarot decks that he's created. This first one, we're going to be using the Animal Tarot cards. What is the energy for Earth? What's the message for Earth? Oh, I love this. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles means that we are sitting pretty. We are feeling good on our own. We are feeling independent. I am telling you guys, if you guys are struggling with a group of people or a work situation, or you're thinking about flying solo, you're getting the green light. Green means go. It means good. So this right here, the answers, your abundance literally lies within yourself. I'm going to read this card. Ragdoll cat. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business of self-employment, an opportunity that will be very successful. So do you see what I'm saying, you guys? It's there in writing. There is some sort of an energy that's going to lead you to an abundance and success on your own. You can do something. You can branch off. You can do your own thing. It's okay. You know? So this is a choice, though. You know, this is a choice. But the Nine of Pentacles is also somebody who's really working on themselves. They're working on their physical body. They're working on their image, perhaps. They're working on just self-care. It's a self-care card. It's also about enjoying your own company, enjoying the success that you created. Maybe some of you are so busy working that you don't have any time to enjoy what you're freaking creating, and that needs to change. That needs to shift and change. So we have to basically get into this energy of taking better care of ourselves. And maybe some of us were so busy all the time taking care of everybody else, and Spirit's saying, this is where your energy needs to be at this month. It needs to be more focused on you. Take some time for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and go into the energies of air. We're going to be using the fairy tarot cards for this one. Air has to do with our mental thoughts, our inner voice, perhaps, maybe some truth, some communication. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got for this. The moon. Okay, so the moon's energy here, this is about our inner thoughts. This is about our intuition. It says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of a situation. So this is about reading between the lines. You might not get everything that you need as far as communication is concerned. You might not get this, you're going to get this clarity, but what I'm getting is that it's not going to come from other people. It's going to come from you. So if you're looking to get anywhere in an argument or get anywhere with another person, I'm almost getting here that it's best silence is golden. Less is more. This is not a month to argue with somebody, okay? And I do see that Five of Wands. It came through twice for you guys. Five of Wands is heavy in this reading because there's struggles. There could be ego conflicts and just power struggles with other people. When people are in that energy, there's no changing their mindset. They've got to figure something out on their own, you know? So this is saying pull away from people that are difficult. Sometimes you just can't deal with difficult people. Sometimes there's just no fixing it. Sometimes there's just no getting to the bottom of it. So you're just better off doing nothing about it and just kind of pulling away. Sometimes trying to drive our point or make somebody see our point of view, it's just simply going to fall on deaf ears, or it's going to be a waste of your time and energy. And even worse, maybe you're going to look like the drama queen at the end. Why do it to yourself? Why allow some narcissistic asshole to turn the tables on you? Sometimes it's not worth it. So what Spirit is saying, rely on your intuition about this situation. Your intuition is correct. Your insights, things that you're kind of not getting and not seeing, these things are going to come to light for you. But a lot of things aren't being said. There's not a lot of truth and communication that's coming through the actual physical words of someone. This is more or less you relying on your intuition when it comes to your thoughts. And it could be that you're navigating some confusion this month, but you're going to get clarity, okay? And that might be one of the reasons why you're being encouraged to spend time alone, is so that way you can do this inner healing. So that way you can take some time just for you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look now at fire's energy. Fire energy is all about creativity and passion, our energy levels. So this right here is the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Love it. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's also a card of community. So I'm going to read it. Reasons to celebrate a community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Now, the thing is, this is a little contradictory to the energy that has come through in regards to working alone. Now, the thing is, some of you may choose to take a break. You may choose to take a breather and, just kind of disconnect from an existing problem or an existing situation. It could technically improve, but what I'm really picking up on from this is that you might find a new, like a new community. You might find a new group of people. You might find a new family, okay? This could also be an energy here where you're just having a good time. The Three of Cups is all about having fun and enjoying life. So really just take it as it resonates with you, but I definitely see happiness when it comes to your energy levels. You're feeling good again. You're feeling refreshed. You've pulled away from draining energy. You're no longer struggling with being upset or angry or just drained. You're in a happier mindset. You're feeling a lot better. Okay, it's definitely lighter energy. Energy has lightened up. This is also about having a lot of creative ideas and moving forth with those ideas. Okay, so let's take a look now at the emotions. Water. So water has to do with our emotions. It could sometimes have to do with love, relationships, as well as healing, maybe even intuition. So what's the card for us? Yeah, somebody's walking away. You got a desire to move on and go in search of something more meaningful. You want to grow. You want to grow spiritually and emotionally. And whatever you've got with you right now or whatever you're struggling with, it's just not working for you anymore. So again, it's another sign at the end of the day that you can trust your intuition and you can take the steps that you need to take in order to disconnect from something that's just not serving you anymore. It's just not in alignment with you. It's not, you just don't see maybe potentially area to grow. Maybe it's just not, like I said, in alignment with you anymore. So you have the desire to move on from whatever that is. And I feel like you're getting that green light again, that it is okay to walk away from things that just aren't really bringing you joy, that you just don't really see the point in anymore. Okay. Very last message. This is a message from Spirit. So your guardian angel or spirit guide. This right here is called the Guardian Angel Tarot. What is a final message from your spirit guide or guardian angel? Six of Emotion. So the Six of Emotion is the Six of Cups. It says memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately, though, without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know could return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Now, throughout this reading, it did indicate a lot of alone time, retreating. Some of you could be doing some inner child work in the month of June. So this could be very healing for you. This could also be why you were in the Three of Cups energy, as in you're in a more childlike sense of energy this month, which is going to bring you a lot of pleasure. It's also going to bring you some possible creativity or ideas and inspirations. The Six of Cups can also be an energy of someone from your past returning. The past returns. Now, the past returns, I'm seeing this as memories can sometimes play tricks on us. Sometimes we become nostalgic and we miss people. Well, we miss people for, what we loved about them. And we tend to forget the things that weren't working or the things that were negative. So it could be that some of you, there is someone that comes back from the past, but you have an opportunity to figure out whether or not you want to let this person back in, or whether or not it's better to stay in the past. Okay. This could be, just even a hello and a goodbye, simply just a thinking about you. That could be it as well. But it is telling you, if you are nostalgic this month, really try to accurately remember the past. Try not to get caught up in, what you would like it to be. Really try to be a little bit more logical when you think about the past, because sometimes we have a tendency to really romanticize the past. And sometimes that's not good for us, because it keeps us holding on to people or situations that really don't serve us anymore. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed those messages. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys for next month's reading. Take care. Bye-bye.